There we are. Press the wrong button. Hey, I hope everybody's doing well tonight. We're doing another Sunday Night Live into the Toy Box. So, with that, I'll bring out our co-hostess with the mostest, Betaraybob.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Brian. How's it going?
Good, man. You doing all right?
Doing good. Doing good. It's been a nice weekend.
I'm surprised that you don't see two zebras behind me, two elephants, two kangaroos, two cows, because the water has
Been
been
right.
up to like this high here this weekend. So
Oh,
yeah, we've had 3 days of like uh storms, flooding. I kept my phone's like blowing up. Like your area is in a severe storm. Your area is being affected by flooding. Your area is being affected by
yikes.
lightning. It's like I'm like, damn, man. It's like this app is blowing up. But
Hopefully, it's not your house is being
that's
affected
right.
by all
That's
that.
right. Yeah, yeah. Luckily, we have survived.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's been crazy how much rain and stuff we've got over the past couple of days. Um, but enough about the weather because people didn't come here to hear us talk about the weather.
Oh,
Um,
this is the meteorology episode.
yes, this is the meteorological meteorologist. I don't know how I can't
The
pronounce
weather
it.
episode. There we
The
go.
weather episode, yes. But with that, we're going to bring out our number one weatherman, Timbo Toys.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up, everybody?
Hey,
Looking at about a 30% chance of rain tonight, but 100% chance that we're going to have a great time. So,
hell yeah! Woo-hoo.
awesome.
Nice, nice. All right,
howdy,
Tim, how you doing tonight, man?
doing good. Yeah, doing really good. Excited to be here. Thank you, Brian, Bob. Great to be on the show with you, and
Thanks for joining us.
love the
Yes,
show. So when I can catch it, I try to catch it live. There's so many live shows. Sometimes it's hard to catch them all, and so
Oh,
I
yeah.
do try to go and watch the replays of everybody's shows. So.
gotcha. Hey,
Mhm.
well, Bob. I mean, yeah, Bob. Why don't you go ahead and hit uh, the
Hit the
chat?
chat.
We'll see who's in there.
All right. Got Ian here with us with his new station name handle.
Ian. Yeah.
Mudhorn
So
Station, that's cool.
yeah, Mudhorn Station is Ian's uh his
I love that.
station name. Yeah. So go check him
Mhm.
out. Follow him if you're not already.
Also got Bjorn here with us. Howdy
Bjorn.
ho.
Hey, Bjorn.
And Task Force Figuring Games. How you doing this evening?
Howdy,
Hey
howdy.
man.
And let me scroll on down here. Got Timbo Toys is with
And
us.
what
What a
voice in
shock.
the chat? All
Hey,
right. Yeah.
wow.
Awesome.
And
Must be my Mando
MCR
changeover.
is here with us. What's
MCR.
up?
What's up?
Hey, MCR.
And we've got Master of Customs, Chris Sizemore. How you doing?
Chris.
Hey,
Chris.
And
He does a hell of a
love
job
love
on
that
those
going on here.
customs.
Oh, Starboy Station is here
Boy,
with us.
hey,
hey,
How you doing?
Starboy.
what's going on?
And Pirates of the Galaxy. Hey, we were
All
just
right,
mentioning you
Pirates.
earlier, talking about Joe Fast.
Yes.
How you and Rad are making the long trek down from Canada for that.
Yes.
And
It should be a great Joe Fest this year. All right, let me just pull this on here. So let's see here. Yeah, put me down at the bottom, please.
Oh no, you do most of the talking. You get the middle.
All right. Well, I tell you what. Before we get started, guys, there is one thing I do want to do. It is breaking news. Breaking news. Um,
All right.
please introduce. Let's see here. Yeah, put that. I guess let me get this down. Um,
Okay.
Starboy Station. To
All
the
right.
show.
The
So
Jew.
yeah,
Starboy Station, even.
I asked Joel to come on and to give us an update of his station so far. So
Awesome.
when he shows up, he'll give us a little tour of what progress he's made so far. So I kind of want to
Oh,
okay,
camera's moving.
Oh, hey.
yeah, looks
I'm
like
here. I'm here.
okay, okay.
Hey.
Welcome, Joel.
Hey,
Howdy, howdy.
hey, Starboy.
How's it going? I thought
Doing
I'd start
good.
with
Good.
camera forward so I didn't go through that whole awkward trying to switch it thing.
Okay, good call, man. Good call. So yeah, so Joel, I was just telling them that I want to kind of get you in here to give us like a live look at Starboy Station and kind of tell us like how's it going so far with the rebuild.
It's going slow. It's a lot of trying to move stuff out of the way, make a little spot, work on that spot, and then I'm trying to do the improvements and the new signage and everything while I'm there. So
All right, so this is the room with
this
all
is
of the
the
globes, right?
this is a original Starboy station.
Okay, okay. All right.
I'll back up a little bit so you can see.
Okay, okay. So, are you basically like taking this stuff down and you're going to like put it back in the other room?
Yeah. So
Well, you go ahead and tell us.
right here you can see I don't have any lights anymore, but
Gotcha.
right here there was 3 levels, and 2 of them have been removed. And so then now I'm taking those one at a time and moving them to the other room.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Doing lights, doing signs.
Are you trying to go for sort of the same type of setup, or are you going to change it up a little bit?
So I think I'm going to change it up. So these ones, I don't know if you remember, they basically had landing pads on each one.
Yeah.
And so I think I'm going to put, since this is the original part, I think I'm going to put these without landing pads, because I did there's a lot of detail in these ones that kind of gets hidden because they're kind of buried back behind.
Right.
So as I've been working on them, I'm like, I really should kind of show them in the front more.
Okay.
And I can walk you back there.
I had a question for Starboy.
Yes.
Are you moving? Maybe you said it and I just missed it. Are you moving for more space or to kind of expand, or what's the reason for the move?
I'm moving for like a dedicated space.
Okay.
So I want one room that's just all space station.
Okay. Awesome.
So
Nice.
that's my goal. It's going to give me more. It's a smaller room, but it's going to give me more space station space because I'll have 4 walls that I can build on, and basically the whole center of the room to do stuff. So yeah.
Can't wait to see it all finished up.
Yeah. So I'm going to walk you down the hall.
All right.
So this is the hall of artwork.
Okay. Is that the
Hey, Stone, just saying hi to somebody.
is that the van artwork hallway?
Yeah, this is the van. These are all huge pieces that he did for his senior thesis. So
Nice.
they're hanging up here. So this is my new room.
All right.
Yeah, I
Looks
like the art.
awesome. Looks awesome. You can see the lights already.
Yeah.
So I have these levels mounted, and then half of this one.
Nice.
But then I cut the lights off, so I'm gonna have to
right.
redo all the lights.
I saw that. Was that like an LED strip and you just accidentally cut it?
Yeah, well, the way these are attached is there's like a 2x4.
Oh, okay.
And then the floor goes back to the wall here. And as I tighten it up to the wall, it just cut that light right in half. So I should have had a slot.
We often we have to stumble a little bit before we can take off running. So you know how to get that back working together. So
I do.
Sometimes
I
those
just need to.
mistakes lead to good things, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
So I just need to replace it. But as I'm going, I'm kind of like fixing things were loose or they weren't cut right, or this light never worked like I wanted it to. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna replace it. Things like that.
yeah, give me a chance to do a redo.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, hey, looking great so far. So,
Nice work.
you know,
Thank you
yeah,
so much.
definitely keep it up for sure. And like I said, keep posting the updates and stuff so we can see it. You know, I think that's awesome is, seeing, pretty much, a lot of times when we build stuff in these houses that we got or whatever we're at, it's like normally we're starting with a small piece and we're just kind of building from there. And so there's not really a whole lot of us that have an actual whole room of stuff that, you can, sort of change out at one time or to, figure it out. But it's like, to see it kind of all kind of come together in a shorter amount of time because he's already got everything built and everything. It's like that's kind of a cool look to see, to be able to see that whole thing come together. Okay, well,
And real quick, I want
Yeah,
to show
it's
you
looking good.
there's an addition here.
okay,
So if you can see this, this is going to
Yeah.
be the emissary level. So
oh,
all the emissaries that I got from people,
nice,
they're going to have their own platform to be on. So
nice,
Now, is
nice.
that
probably
Hey,
put
with
some.
red
Starboy.
carpet?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Tim.
Sorry, I heard a red carpet. That's a yes.
All
Nice.
right.
That's awesome. I was just gonna ask, where's the 6-inch section that you told us about?
Yeah, Joel,
What
where's that
day is
at?
it?
Yeah,
She
where's
was
that
right here, and I made sure to get rid of her before today.
Mm.
That she was just
Oh,
there for
man.
April 1st.
I was so excited to see that page and follow it, and
Yeah,
And I went all out. I created like different hashtags and a different page for that. So
yeah. He almost got me for like about 2 seconds, and I'm like, holy crap, this son of a bitch did it. And I was like, wait a minute. It's like, no, I got to remember what day it is. But he's like, he almost like pulled the rope a dope on us because it was like, he did it like so late in the day to where it was like, I forgot that it was like, April 1st, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, holy crap, he really did that. And I was like, wait, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Yeah, Josh, I'm with you, man. 118th for life, for sure. We can't have two people on the show that do 112th at one time. So we always have to have one person does 112th and then the rest are 118th. So
yeah,
anyway.
I'm outnumbered. So
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like
There's plenty of toys to go around.
that's
Yes.
true. That's true.
Hey, and I still do 118th as well. So
right. And I still do buy 112th myself, but I don't really do much with it at this point in time. But it's hard in the Star Wars life to get every character because they divide what they give you from 118th to 112th, and it's just one of those things. Fat Red Foo, hey man, thanks for joining me. But yeah, I like any kind of dinosaurs, no matter what. But yeah. So anyway, all right. Hey, let's get back to our guest, our real main guest, Timbo. Like I said, just wanted to show Joel's update so far. Just kind of
really good.
Some new stuff, do a little bit of different stuff on here. So it's the is it the Botticelli
Crime Syndicate?
Crime Syndicate, is that what it is?
Yeah. Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for saving us from them.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Yeah, we had to do some serious work to get power back to you. So
we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thermal detonators can sure do a lot when it comes to negotiating things.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, the thermal detonators do some good work sometimes. Yeah. Um, yeah. So speaking of the 112 versus 118 disparity, like I think the next figure I want more than anything is the pikes. I want the pikes
Oh
in
yeah.
118th scale. I mean, that's to me, that's since my hammerhead is in production right now. That's the one figure I was kind of wanting them to make. And so since now that one is in production, the next one I want to make is Pikes. I mean, they have them on all the Disney shows almost.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
let's get those Pikes going. We need some bad guys, and it's like those are be some great soldiers, slash gangsters, slash army builders. Um,
Mhm.
I don't care if they sell it in a box of four, but
Yeah.
just
4-pack would be awesome.
give them to us. It's maybe one, unhelmeted or one without the mask, on maybe, like the leader.
Yeah.
So yeah, give us those. It's a money making opportunity. But anyway, that's to Bill Hasbro if he's watching tonight. Make those pikes. Maybe they'll announce that at the celebration in Japan. That we're going to get some pikes maybe.
Yeah.
Um,
They could do a 4-pack of them, and maybe have one that is a removable helmet or doesn't have a helmet, have a
Yeah.
leader. I mean,
yeah,
just,
that would be great. At this point in time, I don't care how they do it, just do it. But anyway, so before we kind of get into your stuff, I was kind of wanting to show some of your customs off that you've sort of
sure.
been working on the past, I guess, couple of months or whatever. Um, Man, I love these Ned B's. I'm pretty sure you got them at a good price, though, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. They're still pretty cheap, really.
I was gonna say it's like as far as like a good robot, that one I bought one like regular price, and it seemed like once I bought that one, they all just kind of like went down right after that, and so I think that you can get him now for like 10 or 12 bucks on
Yeah.
some places, um, and like I said, it's a great robot type character, So anyway, but
Yeah.
those are nice, man.
Yeah, thanks. I one of the guys in the chat, the Stone Mandalorian, I've been hanging out with him, and his show is called Stoned and Hyper. That's the other guy, that's the host, and
Okay.
really cool guys doing some really cool stuff. Mostly 1/12 scale, but also some 1/18th. But his co-host, he had some videos of how to RIT die figures, and
Mhm.
so the two colors of the Ned B's that you see there, I was able to do that using RIT dye. And then I did, after it dried, I was able to go and add some highlights and, just some details with paint. But the RIT dye method is a really cool way to, make custom figures that, doesn't take a lot of work. And, you don't really have to worry about the paint chipping off with something like that. So, hey, Gen
Mhm.
X Brian. So he's another part of that crew too. So invited all of
Nice.
them to join us
Ooh,
tonight.
nice.
Hey,
Thank
so
you.
what's the name of the show, Tim?
The Stoned and Hyper show, they usually do a live stream on Saturdays,
Okay.
Saturday nights, and the Stone Mandalorian's always doing some different figure reviews, pickups, things like that, and trying to get him into world building too a little bit. He's done a little bit of that, made some, dioramas and stuff, but his co-host Hyperdrive Collections also makes a lot of dioramas and custom figures, GI Joe and Star Wars. So definitely
Oh,
worth
nice.
checking those guys out. So hey, Rad.
Now,
Rad,
what's their
Rad,
what's
what's up,
their
Rad?
channel name?
Are they on? Is it YouTube that they're
Yeah.
on?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
If you
Okay. All right. Well, I have.
you'll have to check them out. They're on Instagram too as well. So you'll have to.
Okay. Well, I've subscribed on their YouTube. I'll have to check it out, and then I'll make sure that I am on Instagram. But yeah,
Yeah, really cool guys.
cool. All right. So yeah. So that's awesome. So yeah, that was basically just showing us the pick that he made. Like I said, I love those pikes. Wish we had some in our scale, but is what it is. So yeah, I love so if you put Greedo in there, that would be the universal 4-pack of aliens.
Yeah, I know. I have
Mhm.
I actually have the Greedo, but they already made it.
Right. Yeah, they did. They
Yeah.
did.
So
But yeah, I love those guys. Those were my favorite aliens as a kid, man. Just
oh
like
yeah.
um, Walrus Man, Hammerhead, Snaggletooth, and Greedo. It's like that was awesome. I love that you've made custom of them. Of course, they made Walrus Man already. And is that a custom Hammerhead or is that just one?
It's
Did you get
it's
the?
yeah,
Go
it's the main Momal Dedan figure. I just painted him up blue, like
ahead. Okay,
his robe, and it's
yeah,
kind of hard to tell, but I did paint the Walrus Man too. I gave his head like a green dye
yeah. I
because
know that. Yeah, because
yeah,
it's
and
more of a blacker, isn't it? On the regular
yeah,
figure, something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and his pants I tried to make blue. I probably should have made him a little brighter blue, but um,
No,
yeah,
it looks good, man. It's like, it looks good. I like the Snaggletooth or Zutton or whatever you want to call that guy.
yeah.
I don't
I
think
like
maybe he
Brad's
was.
comment there. Pickles.
Mhm.
Yes, yeah,
Pickles and Walrus, man, they've met each other in my world, so they
yeah.
just were introduced to each other. So some
So,
stuff will be happening.
tell me what's the recipe for the Snaggletooth? Is that a Star Lord
It
figure?
is, yes,
Okay,
Star Lord figure. And I just painted because I don't think it was all that maroon color, so I just painted it all that maroon color, and then did some dry brushing on like the shoulder pads, the gauntlets. Added some silver highlights just to make it seem more like armor. And then I had ordered that custom Snaggletooth head. I think it was Darth Sinister Creations
mm-hmm.
is who I got that from. So, but yeah, just really wanted to do a like full size Snaggletooth. I actually want to do a blue Snaggletooth too as well. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
got to
yeah.
do that down the road here.
Well,
So
hey, one thing you got to do is you definitely got to make the silver boots. Okay,
yes,
you got
Oh
to
yeah,
have
yeah,
the silver boots.
definitely have the silver boots. So
can't
Um,
have blue snaggletooth with all those disco boots.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, at some point in time, they've got to make that figure too, right? I
yeah,
mean, it's like, what are we waiting on here? It's like,
that
Especially with the cantina
yeah,
coming
that
out
would have
that's
this
been
a
a
year.
really
classic.
cool one to include with the cantina.
Yeah, it's a classic. Um, let's see here. Let's go. Okay, so a couple other customs. Um, I like that. What is it? They call them corn, right?
Warren, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's a really good custom. I
yeah.
don't know
Thank
if
you.
you I don't know if you did anything to that body other than put a head on it, but if you didn't, it looks like it was perfect to go on there.
Yeah, yeah. I did. It's the the Mayfield character.
Oh yeah, Migs. Yeah.
Yes,
Mm,
Migs.
okay.
I cut off. I did cut off like he has like a full harness on, and so I cut that off, and then I did paint like his basically like his sweater there. That's kind of red maroon color,
Mm-hmm.
and then just added some highlights to like the boots and just yeah. But I thought the body would be a great body to use for the Corrin.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Kind of a stout
Yeah.
body, strong. So
Yeah. It looks good, man. It looks
yeah,
good.
thank you.
And I like that. I like that girl too. We've got another picture of her. Well, no, that one is different, I think, than the other one. Tell us about the girl in that picture.
Yeah, just it's the Black Series Rose Tico,
Gotcha.
and I actually did the Rit dye on the body. I think I used I think I actually used blue on it, blue Rit dye to kind of turn it the that darker green, and it actually it it dyed her face that purple color. And I was, originally thinking I was going to use a different alien head, but I thought, oh, that looks kind of cool. And so then I kind of added like some little details, some like dots on her face and
Right.
on her hand. And then she has the little utility apron there. She's kind of like the maintenance person at the South Shore Mall. And so
Nice.
I just
Nice.
made that out of just a piece of old t-shirt. Was able to kind of fold it up to make pockets, and then took some of the extra like accessories that come with the R5 droid and put those in there to just look like, different tools for her to
Nice.
use.
Oh, really great work, man. Really great work.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So, here's another one. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a Ray body and a who is that? Jen Urso, I think, head.
Nice.
But,
Nice.
yeah.
I love how you're making aliens out of the regular figures. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you.
Because there's not near enough alien figures in our planet or our
Oh man, I love the aliens.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like
And I feel
aliens
like
and
it's
robots.
what's that?
I was saying the alien and robots were like what really
Yeah.
attracted me to like Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. And it's kind of hard to mess up a custom alien because you can, just
Yeah.
say, hey, it's a new
That's right.
species.
It's an alien. It's just the way they look. Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah, so I love some bits, man, and I like that one. Is that one a Indiana Jones
Yeah.
body? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
I know Joel. I mean, I know Joel probably knew right off the bat, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Tim.
Yeah, thanks.
Um,
Lots of
so
fun. I got a lot of those biths. We had a ton of them that showed up at our ollies, and one of the guys in the chat, Gen X Brian, he had made me aware that ollies had the biths or the Figure and Dan figures, and I was able to get them for like $5 or $6 a piece.
yeah,
And so I bought enough to actually have the full modal
Van?
notes band. Yeah.
nice,
And then
nice. Yeah,
I bought a few extras just to be able to use for customs. So
that's right. It's like you remember that old Saturday Night Live Star Wars commercial? It's like I'm buying 3, one to open,
yeah.
one to keep sealed, and one for whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like anyway,
Yeah, that's
but
a really funny commercial.
yeah. I bought a couple of those bits too for on the 6-inch side because I mean, why not? It's like a Biff figure, a 6-inch figure for like I think it was like $6 or $7 or something like that, or maybe even $5. And I'm like, you can't beat that, man. It's like that's cheaper than you can get the regular figure from. And so that's a good buy there.
Yeah, I found a lot of stuff at Ollie's that has been really great just for custom. So hopefully I'm kind of helping out, moving some of those figures. So maybe newer figures will come in. So.
That's right. Hopefully so. Okay, let's see here. The next one is all right. So yeah, this is a great one. This is the comic book shop. It's Jackson's Issues.
Jackson's Issues, yeah.
So yeah. There's a lot going on here. I love the Topps trading card in the background of the Storm.
Yeah. The poster.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Tell us what's going on here with these customs. I know. So I guess I should go back. So the Snaggletooth guy is named Red Fang, right?
Yes. Yeah, he's the crime syndicate leader.
Okay.
Yep. So they've kind of moved in, on the mall, trying to, I guess in some ways impose their own tariffs on the different businesses, make a little money. But and he's kind of the elusive leader that's kind of been kind of gathering different people up.
That's right, Red.
And things like that. So
I love the fact that you gave him a chain. I love that. That's a chef's kiss right there.
that's a gangster move, man. He had to have a chain, so
That's right. That's a
Next he's gonna be getting like an
chef's
Adidas
kiss right there.
jumpsuit.
Yeah. Well, he could if he used those 6-inch what were those guys from Hawkeye, the bros.
Oh, the jumpsuit mafia or something. Tracksuit mafia.
Tracksuit mafia.
Yes.
Yeah, tracksuit mafia. Yeah, you could have used. One of those could be walking around there like, yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, those every once in a while I have been rumored to show up at Ollie, so I've been kind of.
Oh yeah, I got 2 of them from there because it's like they were a Target exclusive, and then they like pretty much just disappeared from Target, and all of a sudden I'm like, really, I'm not even gonna be able to get one from Target because this was like 2 or 3 years ago or something, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw them on Big Bad, and Big Bad had them. I'm like, man, I just don't really want to pay, you know, like $25 for one of these figures. And I just said, you know what, whatever. And then lo and behold, I think maybe Rad was the first one I think I saw to spill the beans about. I think he said they had those at Ollie's. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And so I went shortly after about that time to one in the town that my parents live in, and lo and behold, they had a few of them. I'm like, well, I'm gonna grab two just for whatever, because like I missed them the first time around, and then two of them, you know, less than the price of one of them at the store. I'm like, that's a no brainer, you know.
And I think they come with like 3 heads, don't they?
Yeah. So it's like you could definitely kind of build your little army with those guys.
Yeah,
you know,
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Take note, Star Wars. You know, I mean,
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so here's some of the customs that are in that previous picture. I know that. So let me see if I can get this. One of them is the girl. Well, is it Han?
oh yeah,
Solo?
Kira,
Yeah.
not Jin. I said Jin Urso earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Kira's body. I used her head for that other alien, that pinkish purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the Wolfman? Is that on a Solo body?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yep. Good eye. Yeah.
And then the one to the far right is the Force Awakens, or not Force Awakens. Last Jedi.
Bliss, Story Bliss, or something like that.
It is. Yeah, Zori Bliss.
Sorry, yeah.
Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. And then is it Doug? Is that who that is?
No, I don't think I named him, but he is the Halloween Wookiee. I just took off like his he had like a chest piece.
Yeah.
I took that off, and then I actually gave him a dry brush to kind of give him, you know, just a little bit kind of different look.
Nice.
Cool.
Well, those are awesome. Those are awesome. Those are awesome customs.
Yeah, thank you.
Where'd you get those heads from?
Those were all from Darth Sinister Creations as well. I've got some heads from him, and then I also got some from, I think it's Outer Rim Traders.
Okay.
That I ordered some too as well, and you know, both are really really quality stuff. The Rhodians, and I didn't use them, but it actually includes hands with them too as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Which I thought is kind of cool, because a Rhodian's hands, you know, their fingers are really long.
Mm-hmm.
And so to have the hands with them, you know, it's just really that's kind of a neat thing that he includes those. So
yeah, those are awesome. Those are awesome. Yeah.
And you can also get them in different colors too. So
so he so they're painted.
It's like the resin.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. The one blue one or greenish one, like I started to paint that one from like the bottom up, like a blue, and then I realized it looked really kind of cool to have it blending into, you know, the original color, and so I just kept it like that. And the red one, I just kept it. I just painted the eyes.
Nice. Okay, that's awesome. Let's see here. Okay, so here's a shot of I guess this is in Jackson's issues, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so I love the fact that you've got the little Star Wars action figure display. That is awesome. I love the fact that you got like some figures that are, you know, just kind of standing there, just like it's part. You know, it's like, have you ever been to a comic book store that doesn't have action figures in it? I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? It's like it goes hand in hand. You know.
Yes.
So do you have all of the Skeleton Crew figures?
I have everybody but Jod. I never did pick up Jod.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
funny enough, Jod's the only one TVC got.
Yeah.
For right now, anyways.
So
hopefully they'll make it. But I'm honestly, I really don't know that they'll make the kids, to be honest with you. But
they may not.
It's kind of a bummer.
I know. I mean, it's, you know, it's
people love those, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, if it was 20 years ago, they'd have had them all out. But Anyway, um,
Now, did that little backpack come with the figure, or is that
Yes.
something you added on? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they come with backpacks that you can
that's
put
cool.
on or take off. They're pretty cool, pretty detailed. So some of them have pockets you can put the flashlight in too.
Oh,
So
neat.
yeah.
so let me ask you this, Tim. Those little figures you have right there, are those the ones from like Galoob or whatever back in the day, or the one with the helmets that had the little small miniature figures in there?
Yeah, some of those are I think they're actually from like the Micro Machine
Okay,
line.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think some of them also might be ones from like the Jazzware, some of the figures that came from that. I actually found there was an antique store that I went to, and they had like a bowl that was just full of these little figures, and um, they were maybe like $1 a piece. And so I just
Okay.
thought, I'm
Okay.
going to grab some of these because I think they'd be really
Nice.
cool. I was kind of hoping they'd be more that I could actually use them to like put into a little package to make like a little Black Series figure, but they were just a little bit too big for that. And
Gotcha.
so I thought I would kind of display them as like, their statues, their hot toys,
Gotcha. Well, it looks super awesome, man. I know it's taken a while to build that comic books shop, and it looks great, man. It's
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
um,
Still adding stuff to it and kind of tweaking it here and there, but yeah, I appreciate that.
yeah, it's a never-ending process, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so along with the customs that you've made the past few months, you've actually been building some buildings and stuff for sale, and so this is one of the latest ones, right?
Yeah. One of the latest ones. It's already it's gone, but yes.
Let me guess. Was there a certain person that got it? Maybe
There was. I think they were in the chat earlier.
they're in
So
the chat. Yeah. Maybe by the name of Zilla. Maybe.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He broke the news on Friday that he bought
Yeah.
the thing. So I'm like, okay, all right. Super great work, man. I
Yeah,
like that.
thanks.
I like that one a lot.
I I was showing Outer, I was showing Bob this, and actually Joel's already seen this, but it's something
Bring
that
it
I'm
up here.
building for
Okay.
somebody. It's
that is awesome, Tim. That's
yeah,
awesome.
Mhm.
it's designed to kind of be something that you kind of push up against the wall,
Yeah.
kind of a background, and then it'll also up top. It'll have this entire top will be a landing pad,
Oh, nice.
so you can put a couple ships on that. But yeah, so that's something I'm almost done getting there, but really excited. Actually, turned out really cool, and
We may have to talk after the show, Tim, because that looks pretty cool, man.
okay, all right,
Yeah. Because at this point in time, I'm looking for a few pieces that will go up against what I have here, and so I can get a few different looks and stuff.
okay,
But I'll holler at you. But yeah, this is great work. I mean, this is almost like a shot out of like a toy catalog or something like this.
I appreciate that.
You got your figures, and so here's your set, and you got all the figures you can buy. You've got a couple vehicles that you can get as well. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like it's a shot out of the paper, or something, or an advertisement. All you need is to the right of it be like a little black fine print telling you what you can buy and how much it is.
Yeah, that's definitely kind of what I go for with some of the pictures, is just thinking of some of those old catalog shots and pics that you see, and that I used to see.
That's a great shot, man. And like I said, great
question
work on that.
On the build on this, on that bottom arch, is that like one of those flexi cable thing, or
yes,
I'm not saying it right, but it's like some sort of piece of cabling, or
it's the tubing. You can get a 2-pack out of them at the Dollar Tree, like a blue and a red one, and you can kind of like stretch it out.
Yeah.
And so
awesome.
Yeah, so I just use that to kind of line it. You have to kind of cut it, cut a little bit of it off so it fits, but it does creates a neat look. And that is a Next 17 Wolfman figure. Ian asked about that.
What is Next 17? Is that like
Yeah, he's a guy that does the 3 3/4 customs,
Okay.
but he actually does them using like the Kenner method, where he has a mold.
I got you.
And really, really cool figures. I think for me, the 1/18th, the figures that I like the most. And Pirates is going to have to cover his ears, but I really like some of the 5 POA stuff. Just, I don't know, just something about that, takes me back. And
Hey,
Mhm.
it's a judgment-free zone,
Yeah.
Tim. Okay.
yeah,
Yep. Currently
Yeah.
on a big O-ring binge, which I know not many people here are fans of
yes,
O-ring. So
yeah. Yeah,
Um,
See, I knew Pirates. He didn't like that, but I do
yeah,
like the next 17 makes some really cool Star Wars figures. Like they made like the original Jabba the Hutt that was in the comic books. That it was basically like a guy, like an alien.
yeah.
hmm
And really, just they're cool.
Yeah. Anyway, this is good. I think this is a different look at it without the figures and stuff. But yeah, really great work, Tim.
Thank you.
After Joe Fest is over, I'll definitely be hitting you up because I need
Got to
some
build that money back up.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, because all my money is going to Joe Fest right now. So it's like, I mean, all of it. So it's like I've got to like leave no penny behind. It's all going.
I understand.
All going there. But yeah, super great work on this one, and then we have another one that maybe a little while ago that you worked on. But
Yes, that one's still available. Yep, that's a
okay,
pretty good sized building. But yeah,
yeah, I love
with the
the
propaganda
poster.
poster on the side
Yeah,
there.
the poster on the side is awesome. Um, yeah, man, it's really good work. I've got a few things from you, and so it's Tim does really great work
Mhm.
on in general, and so yeah, don't hesitate to get anything from him. Here's another side of it, and yeah, just like I said, man, just a beautiful advertisement, and the colors coordinate well, so it's like you definitely know what you're doing, you know.
well, thanks.
Mhm.
Appreciate that. Having a lot of fun doing it. So
That's awesome.
it's hard. It's
Um,
actually hard to sell a lot of these buildings because, I just like to keep
Put
them.
so
But
much time and energy into making them, they almost become
yes,
like your child.
yeah,
well, just know this: when you do sell them, they become somebody else's child. So it's like
Mhm.
you know, you're putting yourself out there. So it's like um, people will definitely get their enjoyment out of it. That's
that's
one of the.
saying hi to my sister there. That's my sister Christy.
Oh, hello. Hey, thanks for
Welcome to
watching.
the show.
All right. So I think that is going to be okay. So that is the end portion of the pictures. Do you want to do a walkthrough of your area that you have, Tim?
Sure. Yeah, I'd be happy
Okay.
to do that.
Do you know how to reverse the camera and all that stuff,
Yeah, I've had a lot of practice, and I really have tried to listen to
Josh?
Josh's lessons, and so I think I've got it down.
All
Going to be kind of shaky here, but we're gonna try it here. So let me know if
right.
you
Bring it up
guys
full
can
screen.
see things.
Okay. Okay. Um,
Nice.
man, so this is the South Shore Mall, right?
This is If I step back a little bit, I basically got it right now on a 6 foot table. And my plan is to add a shelf up top here too as well. That'll be the second level. And
Okay.
then I'm also building underneath it a little bit. It's kind of the caverns
Mhm.
of the mall.
Right.
And so so there's definitely plans to try and expand things with it. So
I
um,
gotcha.
so
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts, Dunkin' Donuts is here. I was just turning some of the other lights on real quick here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like the neon
For it.
bottle there. That's a nice light for this.
So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't.
Go ahead, Tim.
I just say I don't know. Where you want me to start, or if you,
Well, just start wherever you want to, man.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you start at the Jackson's Issues, since that was the first one you created, and just work your way down.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's Jackson's Issues. I'm just trying to make sure I can let me know if the camera's off or you
No,
can't
we
see
can
it.
see it. We can see
Yeah,
it.
you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
super good
Oh,
work.
love it. The little shelf counter display there.
yeah, definitely with a counter, I needed especially a glass counter. I wanted a glass counter, so I did find a kit on Etsy that I ordered that from, and then had to make it and paint it. But definitely had to have a glass counter. Definitely had
Hmm.
to have a cash register. So
Yep.
at an antique store, I actually found this cash register, and it just I feel like the right color really fits with kind of the style. Um, and being a comic shop, I made these Marvel trading cards. I don't know if I'm getting if I'm zoomed in too close there or not,
No,
but
we can see
Yeah,
them.
you got it. Yeah.
I'm
but
sure. I'm sure
And
Dom
you've made
would be
like a
like
little
wanting to
box.
look at them.
yeah,
If Dom
yeah,
wants to go in that store to get them. Yeah.
yeah.
I would go in that store.
Yeah, me too, man. That's the best comic book shop I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, and the back issue bins. You made the little long boxes. Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Oops. I think we might
Um,
have froze.
okay. Well, as he before after well, I guess as he unfreezes. Okay,
Oh,
there
here
he
we go.
is. There he is.
Sorry, I cut out
It's,
there or something.
it's all
Yeah,
good.
no problem. I was
Um,
commenting on your long boxes there.
yeah, the comics there and the boxes. That's awesome. Um, it's like I was telling him, I was like, that's the best comic store I've ever seen in my life. It's like it's got everything in there that you would want to see. Star Wars Collective. Welcome to the
Got
stream.
some
Thanks for watching.
Zilla fuel in the corner there.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Sure is.
Hmm.
Tim, I'm gonna tell you, I know it's none of my business or whatever, but it's like, man, you could have an Instagram just directly, for that comic book store where you could do a daily post of type of stuff, as in like
Yeah,
people,
I might do that. I might do it. I might do it for the South Shore Mall.
right? It's
Mhm.
like you could almost
Like a
have it like
split.
pawn brokers or whatever that show was called, where people would come in
Oh, nice.
and like
That's
trying
cool.
to sell stuff to you or whatever, and you could have like it's like you could milk this South Shore Mall for like the next year and a half, man. It's like it's brilliant, to have all this stuff, like in a mall
Yeah,
type
well,
area.
thanks. I was just saying hi to Star Wars Collective.
Yep. Yeah, definitely a Clerks episode. You could have all kinds of episodes in there. So is this like an alleyway right here, Tim? Or what is this area right
Yeah,
there?
it's kind of an in between. Maybe an entrance. What's that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I
Yeah,
was just saying. Starward Station made me the wall. That was a panel exchange we did a couple Christmases ago. I don't know. I think
yeah,
you were a part of that, Brian.
yeah. Good stuff, man. He does good work on himself, and he's also a 1/12 builder.
Oh,
Oh,
nice
that's
poster
awesome.
there.
Yeah. There's
That's
a
awesome.
little drive-through window for the donut shop here.
Nice. I love all the posters and stuff. I think to me
Mhm.
that's something that like really just sets it off is the posters, and it's like you have a good amount of I guess what's the word, appliances in some of those places, and it's like it really just looks like a comic book store. It looks like a donut shop. I mean, you've got it all. Like
Oh,
the
thank
only
you.
thing the only thing you don't have in that glass case is those
Bear
what do you
claws.
call those kolaches? Yeah, you need to throw some small kolaches in there, those pigs in the blanket or whatever they call them in different places, and then it would be the ultimate
Oh,
donut shop. But yeah, that's
sure.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
And just
I got
those
my
two,
mall. These are my mall police right here.
yeah,
Oh,
those are the
nice.
best trooper that Black Series has ever made, as far as like a regular cop type of figure. You know, um, those were from Solo, and I
Yeah.
bought a few of those just because I was buying 12 inch at the time, and so those to me are like the best.
Oh, and they're mega segways.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, if they're mall cops, they got to have segways. So a buddy
Nice.
TK14, he makes a lot of Black Series vehicles. I reached out to him and he put this together in about a day for me. Made me a couple of these. They're really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, Doug for president. That's what this old grill said. Tim.
Well, yeah. Hey, that's my brother-in-law. So hey, Rhett.
Hey,
Um,
welcome. Thanks for
my
watching.
my daughter, my middle daughter, she actually drew the donut posters here. I just shrunk them
Oh,
down and put them on the walls for Doug and Donuts.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, family members of Tim, friends of Tim. Tim really does a great job with his world building and customs and building all these. Just awesome job.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks,
blue
man.
light special.
Just kind of showing you. I got the different colors of lights. Just being able to change those. On the sides here. Um, you know, but
I mean, you even
Now,
got a
now what's in front of that
plants hanging.
light? That one that flickers. Yeah, that one.
the figure.
No, is there like some sort of film or something kind of diffusing
Oh,
that, or is that
yeah,
just the
yeah.
way
It's
the
like
light is?
yeah. I found it at. I think I found it at Michael's or Joann's. It's like almost like a plasticky type fabric,
Mm-hmm.
and it just captures light really well. Like here's the outside, kind of the piece of
Oh,
it,
okay, cool.
and
Nice.
just put the lights in front of it, and it really causes things to glow in a really cool way. So
Oh, yeah, I guess that
um,
kind of like retro future sort of look.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
but there's that's the donut shop. I've had a lot of fun with that, and especially this is Doug, and
Yep.
then you guys know over here that's Donuts.
Yep.
Mhm.
Is
That's
psychotic helper.
that's awesome, man. It's like you definitely you've got that world definitely built. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Is that from a
Yeah,
border
that
station?
Border Station X made me a couple walls. We did a trade on some
Yeah.
things, and
Nice.
I'm using these. I'm working on. I'm gathering stuff. I haven't really got far with it, but I'm going to be building a record store.
Oh,
Awesome,
cool.
awesome. Hey, it better not be called Empire Records.
I didn't think about that, but that's actually not a bad idea. So
I'm here all night, folks. I'm here all night.
I'll pay you royalties for that name.
All
So-
right, all right, all right. Nice, nice.
So we got some custom Mandos over here that are
Cool.
thinking about a plan here for the crime syndicate and what to do.
and those are there you go, Mudhorn Station, Galactic Empire Records. There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So those are customs, or I should say avatars for your family, right?
Yes, yeah, a lot of my family. This is a custom right here. This is actually Star Wars stations. I don't know if you can see it right here.
Yeah,
This blue
yeah.
one. That's
Yep.
his avatar. I have to send him. I'm gonna make a Timbo to send to him to his station, so we have each other's characters. But this green one here, right here, is my middle daughter. This is my son's avatar right here.
Gotcha.
And then my other daughter is the Zori Bliss back there in the background.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
So that's my three,
Nice.
part of that. So, and then the one guy I was telling
He's probably gonna tell us about the great
Died.
maybe.
and just came out really nice. And
Hey,
love the colors.
Tim, say what you said
But this is
again.
kind of another alleyway here. I've got a.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say what you said about the last Mando, because you cut out when you were talking about that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's it was made by somebody that used the RIT dye on him,
Gotcha.
and customizing that way. So
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
And then here's the Hammer Time Cantina. Here
Nice, nice.
we've got
There,
the bar here.
there's the hammer.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
there's Hammerhead right there.
So
There's Pickles and Walrus Man.
look at there, pickles,
Hey,
6-inch scale. Nice. Man, Tim, I'm gonna tell you, this is perfectly Star Wars right here. It's like, you definitely nailed it. So,
please,
yeah,
Frozen.
yeah. But anyway, yeah. So he's done great work on those customs, and that South Shore Mall. Like I said, he's made it his own. It's like you don't have really. It's not like you have 1,000 choices for aliens and stuff, in Star Wars as it is, because the Black Series, they only have so many that they have. The Vintage Collection definitely has the edge, in that category, and the fact that the other 4-inch figures, they've
Okay,
had
man.
back in the day.
Back.
All right, Tim, go ahead, man. We're back with you again.
Okay, sorry,
here?
I don't know what's
Oh,
my
it
internet
wouldn't
signal or
pay.
what, but
It wouldn't be a stream
I did.
without any kind of technical issue. So go ahead.
Oh yeah.
That's just part of the.
Yeah, okay. I decided to add the vegetation to the cantina because in the legend story about Momal, he was a gardener, and
Nice.
so
Okay.
there's a lot of greenery here in his cantina. At least I think that's right.
That's awesome.
But,
Yeah, Tim, I don't know if you heard me, but I was saying you definitely made this Star Wars. With the fact that you don't really have like.
Sorry, I missed that.
I was gonna say you definitely made this Star Wars. Because it's aliens that.
Yeah, thanks.
We don't have, and you've made aliens. So it's like, you've taken what you have, and you've made it work for you to where it's basically a Star Wars, it's a Star Wars mall, so.
Kind of like maybe like next season's Skeleton Crew
Yeah,
at
thanks.
Atten, once it's discovered, builds a mall to go with.
Yeah. Can't say about no mall,
Yeah.
So anyway, really, really good stuff, Tim. Have you thought about?
Thank you.
What's next? Okay.
Hey, we got some more here.
Hey, Joel, look at there. There's Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Now, who's that hiding in the background there?
This is there's caverns underneath. Well, that is a mysterious Sith-like character that lives underneath the mall in the caverns that are largely unexplored. And so I'll have to, reveal more about him later.
Nice.
Fair enough.
We got us a tease there, people. We got us a tease.
Is that some of those Final Faction aliens down there at the bottom?
I believe it was, Bob.
In the cavern?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Right there, the Karn.
Yep. Now, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but are they doing away with Final Faction and dollar stores, or they still have some?
I haven't seen them lately, but I haven't been to a lot either. So,
okay.
Oh, go ahead, Tim.
Oh, sorry. I just was turning my camera around here. I didn't know.
Yeah. So we were basically talking about that. Have you heard that they're doing away with the Final Faction figures at Dollar Tree or whatever?
Well, chat is not looking good for Final Faction.
Yeah, I just wondered, will they just sell what they have, in the stock as stock, or will they just pull it off the shelf and send it back or whatever? I wonder how that goes, because if they're no longer making any, then they're no longer sending any out, and so basically the shelf space will have to go to something else potentially, unless they just keep it there just to sell it, sell all of them, So if that's the case, they may mark them down even what they have, what their retail price is, because aren't they like $1 or $1.25 at this point in time or something?
Yeah, but something like that. Although where they send like unsold
Yeah,
dollar store toys,
$1.25, I think.
do they go from like the Dollar Tree to Ross or Ollie's
No, I
or
wouldn't think so. You would have to go down a level, I would think, because
yeah,
what's below a Dollar Tree? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. So, or whatever. But anyway, well, that was a great walkthrough, Tim. A lot of good stuff, man.
Mhm. Well, we got 2 walkthroughs tonight from Tim and Joel.
Yeah, for sure. But so have you thought about, are you going to add anything else to the South Shore Mall, maybe? Hello,
What's
Tim.
that? Sorry, I think I froze up.
Oh, I said, have you thought
Yes,
about
I'm here.
adding? Have you thought about adding anything else to the South Shore Mall? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Maybe. Are we on a delay? Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, really good stuff, Tim. So, is there anything you want to mention while we have you here? I think we're on a little bit of delay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Seem to be cutting in and out here.
Okay. I was going to say, is there anything you wanted to talk about before we get out of here?
So you froze again.
Okay, yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
No, we can't. Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's all good. It's all good.
My connection would be better. Yeah, I think I heard your last question I heard was I planning to add anything else?
Yeah.
Was that? So I do have some plans. I'd like to have kind of a food court area. And my wife says I should have some stores for women, so I might have to do like a clothing store or something like that. So she says all my stuff is for guys. So
yeah. That is awesome. Yeah. So maybe a Sbarro pizza place or Corn Dog 7. That would be awesome. A throwback.
Panda Express.
Yes, there you go. Yeah. Well, hey Tim, thank you for doing the walkthrough tonight.
Yeah.
We definitely appreciate it, and
thanks for having me on.
Yeah, we appreciate you, and we'll have you come on whenever you want to add more to the mall, or if you have something that you want to push, just let us know, and we'll get you back on.
I really appreciate it. So super excited to be on the show. What an honor. And Starboy, great to see you and see the update.
Thank you.
Yeah, Starboy.
Great tour there, Drew.
What's that, Bob?
I said definitely a great tour through Starboy's updates as well.
For sure. So Joel, you got anything besides the rebuild that you're working on?
I got my family survivor party in a couple of weeks, so I've been splitting time between doing space station stuff and working on that. So
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bob, what about yourself? You got anything you're working on?
Yeah, working on some more figures for the my little Space Case 12 project. Heading down memory lane, sort of with that, going O-ring. But also want to shout out that Die Hard 3.75 is going to be coming on, or not coming on the show, but his stream is going to be later tonight.
Nice.
After this, go check him out.
Awesome.
Yes. yes. And I guess as far as I'm concerned, I don't really have anything really I'm working on specifically. I'm moving some pieces around right now just to try to change it up a little bit. But yeah. Oh yeah, I did want to mention this while Fat Red Foo had mentioned give us a like. Man, the storyline that you've been running on Instagram has been awesome,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
Real dead
keep it
fish.
up. Yeah, keep it up because I know, I just like everybody else knows, our attention is usually, we're into something and next thing we're out of it. But it's like, keep on doing the stories, man, because I don't get to read them every day, but I go back and like read to where I was the last point in time. And so just keep doing it. It's like, I don't know
They're
if,
great.
yeah, I don't know if you're getting how much feedback you're getting from them that or not, but just keep doing it because it's hard for people to do a continual story on Instagram just because it's
Mhm.
more about looking at pictures and stuff like that. But keep it up, man. It's you're doing a great job on that. And like I said, when I get to a point, I'll read what I can and then I'll go back. And so just keep doing it. Is all I can say.
Yeah.
But other than that, I guess we'll pretty much gonna wrap it up there. This Friday, well, I guess I should back it up, Terry. Wednesday, I'm assuming Pirates is going to have another show this Wednesday. I'm assuming if him or Rad are still in the chat, they can sound off. But normally, Pirates is doing his show on Wednesdays, 5 p.m. Eastern, Wednesdays. And then we'll be back this Friday with the World Makers Consortium. Josh, Rad, Famine.
See you, Stone.
Huh?
I was just saying
Okay.
later to somebody.
Yep. And then we'll be back next Sunday with another show with another guest. And you'll just have to wait for a couple days for us to spill the beans on that. But anyway, thanks for everybody for coming out tonight in the chat. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you.
See you,
Thanks
Star
for
Wars
coming,
Collective.
yeah. Thanks for coming out to support Timbo. That's awesome. And with that, thanks for everybody who's watching now. Thanks for everybody who's watching the replay later.
Mhm.
Just hit a like if you don't mind, and we'd appreciate it. But with that, like I said, Tim, thanks. Joel,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Bob,
Thanks for
thank
having
you.
me.
Yeah,
Yep. Always happy to be here.
definitely. Thank you guys for coming on. And we'll see you guys next time. And so have a good weekend, what's left of it. And we'll see you next week. So have a good one.